What's the last day for you to file your taxes or ask the IRS for an extension? Thanks for staying with us today. I'm Jonathan Cooper.
I'm Brian Dorman. News on 6's Mallory Thomas with advice on how to avoid paying penalties if you need a little bit more time.
One of the most important pieces of advice is if you think that you owe the IRS, go ahead and pay that money now, even if you don't know the exact amount, just so you can make sure you're not paying any fees or penalties down the line. It's a busy day at Hood & Associates, who are filing tax forms before the deadline. There are some changes on federal tax returns this year.
Just seeing some minor changes in people's withholdings and things like that. So still just people trying to get, employers trying to get employees a little bit more money throughout the year. We've seen a little bit of an impact on people's tax returns from that.
Bryce Hood says Good Friday pushed back the tax filing deadline, which means if you need an extension, it must be done before the end of today.
Get that extension in. Worst case scenario, you owe taxes, you pay a little bit of interest and stuff on that, tax due. But at least your tax return is going to get to the IRS on a timely fashion.
Hood recommends filing for an extension online because it's much faster. An extension will give you until October 15th.
It does not extend your time to pay your tax due. So if you owe tax today and you don't file a tax return and pay that tax today, there's going to be some interest and penalties that accrue.
He says you don't need a CPA to file for an extension, but he does recommend getting help with returns.
To help you understand things you don't know. Look for things you don't know to look for, things of that nature. And so when we're talking that standpoint, the tax professional is, worth its weight in gold, if you will. From an extension standpoint, just get those suckers in.
You can go ahead and ask for an extension or file those taxes through the mail. You just need to make sure that it is postmarked with today's date. In Tulsa, Mallory Thomas, Oklahoma's Own News on 6.